Hola! I think this is the first time that I picked up the camera today. I'm on my planning period, obviously, and these children today are just not my favorite right now. I'm just ready for this day to be over. I'm ready for this week to be over, and yes, I just feel over it right now. I just sprayed this stress relief room spray. So hopefully it relieves some of my stresses. It definitely smells better than the other one that I used yesterday. So I'm definitely gonna probably stick to this one because this one smells a lot better than that other one. Yeah, today's chilly outside and it's all gloomy and depressing. It's like this yesterday too. Maybe the weather's making me depressed. And the fact that I'm on my period probably doesn't help either. I feel like I'm just like meh today. And these children's are not helping my feels. What's that noise? It sounded like I heard something like rolling across the floor. Weird. Anyway, I'm about to just chill here until my next class, which is the last class, which I can't wait to get to because that means it's time to go home. And she did send me everything last minute, well, late last night. She sent it around like 9:30 or something, and I was already knocked out then, so I didn't get my lesson plans until this morning. I don't know if you guys are wondering why I keep looking off to the side. So I keep looking at the door because the door is open, and can you see that? People walk by, so I feel kind of awkward. But what was I saying? Oh, she sent me the lessons last night after I'd already gone to bed. And it was something that I kind of would have liked to look over beforehand. So, because my first period class, I'm not in my room. And then second period is the first class that I teach my own students. So my second period class is always just like a mess because it's the first class that I'm teaching. So nothing ever really goes smoothly in that class. In the third period class, I stay in my room, and that lesson's typically better than second periods. And then fourth period, I'm not in here. I'm in another teacher's room. And then fifth period, the lesson's always like I got it ready, like 100% nice and smooth, really nice. But they're like the least responsive class to me. So I feel so annoyed because I feel like it's such a waste because I have all this information and this lesson all good and ready to go, and only one of them sort of pays attention. Then, well, two of them sort of pay attention, and the other two don't. I don't know. It depends. Hi guys. So I'm finally leaving school. It's 3:45. School ends at 2:25. Like, so what happened was the teacher I'm subbing for, she came in and she was, getting me all set up for tomorrow and the rest of the week and stuff. And then people kept coming in and out because, she's been out for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So they're like, people were coming in and out and talking to her, like other teachers and stuff. And we kept getting interrupted. And anyway, I ended up being there for an hour after. And, yeah. But anyway, still a little unsure about what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow, and I'm so annoyed because she wanted me to make photocopies because I'm doing a oh my god, I can't even talk today. I'm doing a PowerPoint tomorrow, and she wanted to have, lecture notes for them printed out, and she has them paste their stuff in a composition notebook, and so I made the photocopies, but the machine automatically, it's set to default to print pages both-sided. So I forgot to change it to one-sided. So I'm trying to think of a way I can get them to put their notes in their notebook without having to print off a whole nother set of them, because that's such a waste of paper. So I have to be an engineer tonight and think of how I can get those notes in their book double-sided like that, so that they can have access to both sides of the pages, But anyway, overall today was okay. It was just really obnoxious today, and like I'm just ready to be done with this school. I'm just done with the school, honestly. And today this other teacher was like, yo, you should long-term sub for another teacher, this algebra teacher. And I was like, oh, I'm really bad at math. 'Cause, I mean, it's true, I'm horrible at math. And like, I would not be comfortable long-term subbing while this lady's on maternity leave. Like, that's a long time, isn't it? Like, how long do people get for maternity leave? Like a month or two, or maybe more? I don't know. But I was like, I'm bad at math. Like, but she was like, oh, don't worry about it, it's okay. And I'm just like, what do you mean it's okay? It's not okay. I'm supposed to be responsible for this lady's students while she's gone. That's not okay. If I can't do the work, or like, how am I going to be any help to them? So then she called the teacher up and was like, hey, do you have a sub? And I don't know, I stopped listening to her phone call because my teacher started talking to me again, trying to, you know, plan stuff. But in all honesty, I just want to be like, I don't want to come back to the school. I can't be here any longer. Like, that. And I'm bad at math. Like, I would never put myself in a classroom where I knew I could not teach the content. Like, I would not do that to those students, because that would be such a disservice to them. Like, it's not okay in my book. Like, some subs just take subbing as there's like, oh, it's my paycheck. But to me, I take it seriously. Like, it's not just a paycheck. It's like, you're the educator for those kids when their teacher's not there. And that's why I rarely take jobs. Like, I'm very picky about the jobs I take. Like, I take jobs that I know I can be helpful in. Like, if it's a science related class, then I will take that. But I typically try and stray away from like maths or like foreign languages and stuff. Like, I don't know Spanish, so I'm not going to take a Spanish subbing job. Like, that's just me. But I don't know, some people don't care and they just take whatever, regardless if they're good at it or not. What else happened today? Oh, so 7th period, like I've said before, like, that class is off the chain. And we were doing a lab today, and the school, like, well, this teacher, her classroom, she's a biology teacher, she's a science teacher, but she's not in a science classroom. So her classroom isn't, you know, set up to do labs. It's not a lab room. So she has to use this, like, kind of teacher loungy type room to do her labs in. And there was like this little cubby hole that had a bunch of random like stuff in it. And this one kid kept getting stuff out of it. And I kept telling him, put it away. And then he, like, at the end of class, like, he put everything I put everything back that he kept taking out. There's like remotes, and like there was this old weird cell phone thing, and like a labeler, like, I don't know, just a bunch of random stuff. But at the end of class, I saw everything was put back. And then at the, like, towards the very end of class, he was standing over there just chilling. And then the bell rang and everyone left. And so then I was helping clean up the lab and stuff. And I just looked up there just I don't know, somebody told me to look in the little cubby. And I saw that the cell phone thing that he was just super excited about was missing. So I think he stole it. Like, why? Like, what is wrong with children? Like, why would you take that? First of all, it's pointless. Like, what do you even need it for? It's like some super weird old cell phone looking thing. Like, why? Why would you even take that? It's just dumb. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm just over this school. I'm really over this school. And on my way out of the building today, the principal stopped me and she was talking to me, like prying me, like, oh, so you're licensed for biology. Oh, well, that's good to know. And I'm like, girl, don't call me for no interview because I will not come. I'm sorry, but your school has been added to my schools I will not teach at in this district list. Like, sorry. I have a school in mind that I want to work at whenever I come back and decide to get my teaching job. Like, I have the school, like the #1 school I want to work at in this district, I have already picked out. So that's where I'm going to be trying to get me a job at whenever I start looking for one here again. And like I said, this school is on probably the very bottom of my list right now. Real talk. Yeah, so I just passed a garbage truck, and I think job must really suck to be the, I mean, okay, being a garbage truck driver, that's probably alright. But like being the guy who has to be on the back of the truck and like picks the garbage cans up or whatever, yo, I would hate that job. You just sit there and smell garbage your whole shift. Like, that job must suck. And especially when it's cold outside, you got that freaking wind chill as you're driving through the neighborhood, got the icy cold wind blowing on you, or if it's hot outside, ooh, and it's hot garbage, ooh, Lord. I would hate to be the guy on the back of the truck if I was a truck or a garbage man. That would really suck. I don't know, anybody out there a garbage man, perhaps? Alright, so I was just thinking, do you guys think our children, American children, are too sheltered? Because like I was thinking about, like, when I was in Korea, I remember seeing like young kids just walking around the city, riding the city bus like by themselves, and I used to think I used to tell Jihoon like, oh my god, I can't believe, like, you know, Korean kids are just able to just walk around by themselves. Like, I would never let my kid, you know, roam the city alone. Like, and I thought it was really strange. But now I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe we shelter our kids too much. Like, there's these parents at the bus stop picking up their kids like from the bus stop, and I'm just like, really, you can't let them just walk home a few feet from the bus stop by themselves? You have to pick them up from the bus stop. And like sometimes in the morning I'll see parents like middle school, like when I'm leaving in the morning, like when the middle school and high school buses are rolling through, like I see parents in their cars waiting at the bus stop like with their kid. I'm just like, really? You still have to wait at the bus stop with your kid? Like, and they're in middle school? Like, don't you think that's a little overbearing? I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, guys, it's the end of my night. It's only like 6:45, but I'm getting ready to go to bed soon. I'm so exhausted. I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah, I'm sure this video was probably really boring. Sorry. Nothing really interesting happens during my week, like, really. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys had a good day. Bye. And one more thing. I don't know, some of you may have noticed, but for some reason yesterday's vlog uploaded again. I don't know how or why, but I don't know, my phone, I guess, just decided it wanted to upload again. So that's what that was about, for those of you who did notice it. And yeah, so that was really weird. I don't know, that was really weird. But anyway, like I was saying, goodbye. Yuna, say goodbye. Yuna, say goodnight. No, not to me, to the peeps. Over here. Say goodnight to them. There you go. You guys got a lick. Alright, for realsies now. Bye.